Okay, TEMU is a menace and they must be stopped.
There's no stopping me now. I know my shot should sit down. Money's all over me. I'm called to be rich and be free.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Evaughn. In today's video, we are going to be talking about TEMU, okay? I don't even know what to categorize this video as. So typically when I had the idea to do a video about TEMU, it was supposed to be a fashion haul. So for those of you who do not know, I am a digital nomad and I travel full time. And last year I traveled all through Southeast Asia. I went to Dubai, India, Thailand, Malaysia, Bali, Vietnam, Singapore, and Tokyo. And you can see all of that content over on my travel channel, Ebony Meets World. And I was going to make this video because I'm actually getting ready to head out on the road again. This time I'm going to do some travel through Europe and Northern Africa. I'm going to Portugal, Spain. I'm doing a 7-day cruise through, well, it starts in Greece and then it goes through the Mediterranean, Israel, Turkey, Cyprus. And so because I'm going to be traveling, and I am not only going to be traveling on land, I am also doing my cruise, I had to pack a little bit differently. And so I had this idea that I needed to get clothes that were more lightweight so that I could take more outfits for both when I'm in like Portugal and Spain, as well as while I'm on my cruise. So I finally bit the bullet and I decided to use TEMU, right? They have been serving these ads down my throat for like the last 8 months or so, and I finally clicked on it and bit the bullet. And I don't know if TEMU is a marketing genius or if they are absolute predators, okay? So I'm going to let you guys decide what you think, but from a business perspective, I'm going to tell you what I see, and then you can tell me what you think about it. So I understand that as a society, we have become very capitalistic and we overconsume things. And when it comes to how TEMU actually markets their business, how their sales systems are set up, they are getting people to probably definitely overconsume and buy things that they do not need. So for example, when it comes to TEMU, they are using all the marketing tactics that exist, probably have created some of their own. So typically, the first time I saw a TEMU ad, I believe it was on Facebook, and it's for like, you could get a discount on your first purchase, and it's for new app users only. And so for me, I am not an app shopper, despite how I know statistics say that most people, shop on their phone these days. I am a person who still likes to use my laptop because when I am considering purchasing something, especially when it comes to clothing, I typically like to open multiple tabs at a time and then look at the outfit if it comes in multiple different colors, and then I'll make a decision, okay, like, oh, I want this color and this color, or like, I don't really like that, I would rather have this outfit, right? And so that is like my shopping process and why I prefer to use my laptop versus doing things on my phone. Now, when I clicked on the TEMU ad that I saw on Facebook, I went on my desktop and immediately they were like, download the app. And I was like, no, I don't want to download the app. Like, just take me to the website and let me buy what I want to buy. So when I got to the app, the first thing that it does on the website is this big wheel pops up, right? And then you spin the wheel and you get a discount. And just so happens, I spun the wheel and my discount was the jackpot prize, which was like $100 off or $100 worth of coupons or whatever. And so immediately as a customer, I'm excited because yay, who doesn't love a coupon, right? But as a business person, I was thinking, oh my gosh, like, you have gamified this so much that this is no longer just a shopping experience. This is like playing a game, which as a business, it can help you to rake in more sales. But as a customer, you're going to spend a lot more money that you really didn't need to spend. And so when you go on the TEMU app, like I went on the app on my laptop and like I added stuff to my cart. And one thing that I noticed as I was looking up different outfits is they are using a lot of mental triggers to entice you to add stuff to your cart and buy now. So for example, you'll notice when you're on the website, whether you're in the app, that you will see countdown timers. Hey, you get free shipping, right? And then they'll say, you get free shipping if you order within the next 2 hours and 50 minutes. And you'll also see that it says, oh, this person just purchased this item. This item has been purchased over 10,000 times. And then it says these like 10 other people are currently looking at this item right now, but there's only 6 left in stock. And so all of that is mental triggers that are meant to entice you to buy now and encourage you to hurry up and make a buying decision so that you don't miss out on these deals. So once I went to the website and I got the items that I wanted to get for my cruise that will also be good while I'm in Portugal and Spain, I get to my cart and I have almost $200 worth of stuff. And in order for me to check out, it's like, no, if you want to use this coupon code, you got to download the app, boo. And so there's a QR code for you to scan and download the app. And so that's what I did. I ended up scanning the QR code, downloaded the app so that I could actually use a coupon. And once I downloaded the app, I really realized exactly how dangerous this TEMU marketing and sales system is. So one of the big reasons why it's likely, and I don't know this for a fact, I don't work at TEMU, I don't know what it looks like behind the scenes, but just having the business knowledge and experience that I do and knowing how marketing works, TEMU most likely wants users to download the app so that they can collect more data on you, right? So you know how ever since the ISO, I believe 14-ish update, you started getting a notification where it says ask app not to track like your location and your data and information. So if you say, yeah, it's okay to track, or if you don't opt out of that and say ask app not to track, then because you downloaded that app, that company now has more access to your data than you probably realize that they have, especially if you're logging in through various apps by using your existing Google account, you're using your existing Facebook account, because once those two systems are linked together, then they're sharing your data and information. So if you log into TEMU with your Facebook account, everything that Facebook knows about you, TEMU now knows about you as well. If you log in with your Google account, everything that Google knows about you, they're now sharing that data with TEMU as well. And so why is this important? That's because when they're sharing data, not only are they going to start pushing you ads and pushing sales to you that they think are going to get you to buy, you're also going to end up spending way more money than you need to just because these people know about you. And like, people always joke about how, like, you know, you could be talking on the phone about something and be like, oh yeah, like, let's go to the lake and have a barbecue this weekend. I'll have to pick up some charcoal. And then as soon as you get off the phone, you go on Facebook and now you're getting ads about charcoals or like about a new grill or something, right? And that is because when companies share data with each other, they are looking, depending on what you give them access to, like even if they have access to your photos on your phone, they're getting information about that photo, where it was taken, who's in the photo, right? Because they now have facial recognition. And then also, because it's connected with your Facebook or Google, they know what type of searches you're doing. They know who you're connected with on social media. They know what your interests and hobbies are, what type of content you're interested in. And so because they know all this information about you, they're going to serve you more of the stuff that they know you're interested in, or that you're more likely to buy. And this leads to overconsumption, right? Like, even when I think about my purchase in TEMU, because as soon as I went on the website, there was the big spinning wheel that was exciting. You know, you press the button, you watch it spin, and then it's like, oh, you hit the jackpot, you get $100 coupon bundle. And so it made me spend more because I was like, oh, I got $100 coupon bonus, right? And then I got to my cart and I didn't even have a coupon for $100. It was like 5 different coupons and you could only use them one at a time. Which, because the coupons can only be used one at a time, that means you're going to make this purchase and then come back because you don't want to miss out on using the other coupons. So now you got to come back and purchase something else, right? And so it's this endless cycle of consumption that never ends. And so on one hand, as a business owner, I get it. Like, most businesses are in business to make money and you want to increase your bottom line and get as much revenue as possible. But to me, there has to be a balance of, like, not over consuming, right? So on a customer side, I'm like, oh, like, this is dangerous. Like, literally every day. So I signed up for the TEMU app. I ended up making my purchase. Like I said, I spent almost $200 on different outfits for my cruise. And then I got my outfits in the mail. And before my order even was delivered, I already had got an email from TEMU. And they're like, oh, you're the lucky winner today in Texas, right? And I'm just like, you probably sent this to everyone who has a Texas address. But those type of things, those type of marketing tactics can be very misleading and manipulative, and it gets you to consume and buy things that you definitely probably don't need. So, and it's like, I don't even know how I feel about this. On one hand, I'm like, this is marketing greatness. They are literally using every single marketing tactic that is ever existed. They're using the gaming to gamify their website, so it's no longer just a shopping experience. You're excited, you feel like you're winning, you feel like this is a game and you're going to win. They're using countdown timers. They're using scarcity and urgency by telling you, hurry, there's only 6 left. They're incorporating social proof by showing you pictures of other people that are looking at the same exact item as you are at that moment. They're showing you, oh, 10,000 other people have already bought this. And so because you have all these different mental triggers going on, I feel like it's probably overstimulating consumers, especially when you're doing this in the app, right? And so, you know what? This is something that I just thought about. So I know I said that one of the big pushes for them sending you to the app is probably for the data, right? The money is definitely in the data. But also, I just thought about the fact that, I don't know about for other people, but for me, I typically play a lot of games on my app, right? I play solitaire and Rizzo still. Yes, I'm still playing Rizzo. But I play a lot of games on my phone. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on my phone. And so most of the things that I do on my phone are for entertainment. And so that just gave me kind of an aha moment that why TEMU really pushes their app as well, because of the way it's structured with the spinning wheel, with the discount, with the timers and the flashers and all these things. They really have turned this into a gaming experience to where the average customer probably looks at this as a form of entertainment instead of them actually spending money and having this shopping experience. Yeah, so I just realized that. Let me know down in the comments, like, what do you think? Do you feel like TEMU comes more off as a game, or do you feel like it's like any other shopping experience? Do you feel like it is great marketing, or do you feel like it's manipulative and they need to be stopped? Let me know what you think down in the comments below this video. I'm interested to hear you guys' feedback. But again, this was supposed to be a TEMU haul. And this just turned into like a whole other type of video. But I'm interested to hear from you. Let me know if you have ever ordered anything from TEMU, and what your experience was like. And if you want to see more videos like this, comment that down below as well. But I just thought my first TEMU experience was very interesting, especially as someone who is in an online business space. I typically deal with service-based businesses, and we do talk about like how to use scarcity and urgency in an ethical way. So to see all of these different marketing tactics at play all in one space for e-commerce business was very interesting, and I geeked out over it for sure. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below this video. And just so you know, this shirt that I have on is actually something that was in my TEMU order, and I put it on just for the purposes of shooting this video. But it's the material is very thin, but I needed lightweight stuff because listen, last year when I was traveling through Asia was dancing on my head for these baggage fees, overweight fees. So this year I decided to pack a little bit smarter, get more outfits that came in like sets and were lightweight material instead of having like a lot of heavy stuff and jeans. But let me know what you guys think about TEMU, what your experience is, and I'm just interested to hear your thoughts. Like, I literally geeked out over this. I know this video is probably just a whole lot of me rambling, but I'm going to share it anyway because this is like my zone, right? And so it's interesting to see all of these different marketing tactics and mental triggers in play all inside this app. So anyways, thanks so much for stopping by my internet home. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you will be the first one to get notified anytime I upload another video just like this. Bye, y'all.